أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربي يسر ولا تؤسر وتمم بالخير ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما ربي زدني علما أما بعد Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters, welcome to our digital Molobi LQ course. So this is lecture number 5. Okay, so in this lecture we are going to do an exercise. As I said in last video that we are going to do an exercise of recognizing words of ism in surah. Okay, so this is the video where we are going to recognize isms, words of ism in Surah Fatiha. So for that you need to understand two things. As I already mentioned in last video that there are two ways to recognize words of ism. There are two ways. Number one, signs of ism. There are two signs. There are two signs of ism. Number one is alif lam al and number two is tanween. So al comes in the beginning of a word and tanween comes at the end of a word. So when you find a word has al in the beginning, that word is an ism. When you find a word has tanween at the end, that means that word is an ism. Okay, number two is meanings of word. Through meanings of word we can understand the word is ism or not. Okay, so in this video we are going to apply those ways on Surah Fatiha, on the verses of the Surah Fatiha. Okay, so we are going to do that exercise. So in this video I will show you, or I will tell you how you can recognize words of ism while reading the Quran in the surah. So let's do that exercise. Okay, so I have mentioned a verse of the Surah Fatiha. Okay, so in this verse we are going to apply those ways. First one is signs of ism. So in this verse we are going to find the what are the words has signs, one of those signs of ism. So we are going to find if any word has signs or not. Okay, so let's do it. So a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim bismillahir rahmanir rahim. First I will read that, then we are going to do that exercise. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Okay, so first word is number one, alhamdu. Alhamdu. That means if you break this word, or you can see the alif and lam also in the beginning, that means this word is an ism. So for more understanding I will break this word and you will see what are the things this word has. Okay, so first I will break that. Alif, it has alif, lam, al and plus hamd. Hamdu. Okay, so this word has alif, lam plus hamdu. That means it has one of those sign, which is alif lam, which means the. Okay, so that means this word is an ism. It is an ism. Okay, so first we have find an ism. Next is lillahi. It doesn't have any tanween or it doesn't have al in the beginning. So that means it is not. First our condition means tanween. We are going to do signs of ism first. So it doesn't have any signs of ism. Okay, Rabbi, it is also doesn't have any signs of ism. So next, alamina. So it has alif and lam. So let's break this word to understand more. So alamiyana. Al-alamina. So if you break this word, it will have two things like alif lam, al plus alamina. Alamina. So this word has alif lam plus alamina. That means this word matches with our condition. It has one of those signs, which is al. That means this word is an ism. Okay, ism. So in this verse we have found two words has on signs of ism. Okay, so in next ways we are going to apply that meanings of word. So through meanings of word we are going to find that any word has one of those meaning, one of those 9 meanings that I have already mentioned in last video, which is isms. So if you look at this word lillahi, if you look at this word lillahi, so first I will break this word. Why? Because it has two words. So first I will break this word to let you understand, or to help you to understand. So number one is it has lam, li plus allahi. Allahi. It has two words, li plus allahi. So allahi, first I will translate this word allahi, because it matches our condition. Like it has one of those meaning, one of those 9 meaning. Like it is name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it means name of a person, you can say first one. So it means it is an ism. So if you translate this full word, how you will translate? For Allah. So Allah is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means it is an ism. According to our condition, 9 meanings of word, we have find one of those, name of a person. So this is the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means it's an ism. And what is for? What is lam? Lam means for. For, if you see for, that means that is in the parts of speech, for is a preposition. That means I have already mentioned that preposition means harf. In Arabic language, preposition are called harf. That means it's a harf. It's not ism. Okay. So lillahi, we have found one word is ism, which is Allah. And I want to mention one thing, that when you are going to see a word look like lillahi, that means you have to understand that this word has two words. This is not a single word. It has two, on and two, which is on is li, which is harf, and number two is ism. Okay, it has two words, harf. It has two things, harf and ism. Okay, so when you are going to write li plus Allahi, that means you have to, when you write together, that it becomes like this, lillahi. And when you are going to write simple Allah, that means it will look like this. So when you see a word look like this, that means you will have to understand this word has two things. One is harf and two is ism. Okay, so this is the difference that I have already mentioned. And number Rabb. What is the meaning of Rabb? First we have to find the meaning in English language, because this is our second condition, second way, meanings of word. So first we have to translate that word, then we are going to find that it is going to match our condition or not. Condition means 9 meanings of not. If this word has any of one of those 9 meanings or not. So let's translate this word Rabbi. Rabbi means Lord. You can say it's a name of a person, name of anyone. You can say name of a person, or you can say it's an adjective for a person, or you can say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's an adjective for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that means adjective also are ism. So that means Lord is ism. Okay. So ism. So in this verse, we have found 4th ism. fourth ism. First we have found two signs of ism, two words. We have found two words, those have signs of ism. And second, we have found two words, those have meanings. One of those meaning, 9 meaning of ism. So these are the things. It is easy. It is easy to understand. When you next time when you are going to read the Quran, while reading the Quran, you have to recognize. You have to try to recognize those words of ism. First, you have to recognize signs of ism. If any word, just look if any word has alif lam in the beginning or tanween in the end. That means if you find a word has alif lam in the beginning, that means that word is an ism. If you find a word has tanween at the end, that means that word is an ism. So in this verse, we did not find any word has tanween. So it's okay. So when we are going to do a next exercise, then I will mention many words, those will have tanween also in the at the end. Okay, so this was our exercise video. So I hope this video is helpful for you. So if you find helpful for this video, so okay, so this is it. If you have any question about this topic, let me you can ask me on the, you can mention your question in the description, not description, in the comment section, or you can direct contact me on my number. You can see on the screen, that is also my contact number. You can contact me on WhatsApp, any online platform, from any online platform, and also you can email me. You can send me an email. Okay, so that is my email address and also contact number. So this is it. Wa akhiri dawana walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.